After 11 years in a long-distance marriage, our guest woke up to videos and pictures of his wife on Instagram getting married to another man.
The reason I'm here is because I feel like men should speak. I'm 48 years old, I don't have a kid. What did I do but just love? People are calling me names, calling me what? He's paid. Yes, I'm paid. He paid me. Balola, he paid me. 10 years of my life. He paid me, Baba. If I had a kid out of wedlock, I would have been justified that, my wife can do whatever she wants to do. Up until now that I'm speaking to you, she doesn't know that I saw this message. God forbid I let another man use me, whether deliberately or not. It will shock him. This is a full month of deep thought and making my decision. If he wants to be stubborn, I'm here and I'm more than ready. He is mad in capital letters. He isn't satisfying me sexually. He isn't helping my spiritual life. He isn't spoiling me. He isn't energetic enough towards any goal. He isn't anything good. Rubbish. I saw a picture of her sitting in a restaurant on a man's leg. Right? It seems like a normal picture. Let me see. Look at the iPad on the table. What do you see? Let me see. Zoom in. You can zoom in. Let me help you. Look at the iPad on the table. What do you see?
That's hard.
On a man's leg. No, I did a screen
record.
Yeah, hold on, let me show you. I didn't have a car. I was driving to meet Akolo's car. I never get car since I came to Lagos.
So you were sending money abroad?
I was sending money. I would send when my wife would call me and tell me the money is too small.
Welcome to the Honest Bunch podcast. Thank you so much for your support. If not be the way my voice take that for sing, we are grateful. But I know say the voice not really. But every Monday at 6 p.m. you're there. We are super grateful. And we pledge to continue to curate relatable and impactful content. That is why we're Africa's leading voices. Ladies and gentlemen, information that will help you. CD Care that they show. If you want to buy your gadgets, your appliances, I beg, CD Care get package wey go make life dey very, very easy for you. Then get plan wey go make you pay in installments, and at the midpoint, they'll carry the thing can't give you. Why go to the market where people will be drawing you and be shouting, my color, when you can stay at home, CD Care go run out for you, and they will bring the item can't give you in perfect condition with no added price to RAM. So do the CD Care way. Go the CD Care way and have no issues at all. Ladies and gentlemen, Reseda. That is why I like to say everyone deserves to own a piece of the earth. Not be to just own a piece of the earth. What till you they use that piece of the earth when you they own do? I say we can just put it like that. Reseda get plan where we say through land banking, the land go they work for you, you go they make money. You don't need to sabi agricultural science. Then get experts where we say they go they cultivate the soil and the thing go they earn you money. Chinkini deposit of 150,000. Go the Reseda way and have no issues. And since we don't talk about Reseda, nobody don't complain about them because now integrity now be their watchword. Ladies and gentlemen, the conversation today will be very, very intense and we'll definitely go all in. I won't beg everybody when they watch. Pay attention up until the very end because there are important lessons that you will learn in this episode. No need to introduce the people where you always they see because you don't know them. So make I go straight into the man where we say we carry come. Now, ladies and gentlemen, our guest is a fine young man who was in a long-distance marriage for 11 years. After 11 years in a long-distance marriage, our guest woke up to videos and pictures of his wife on Instagram getting married to another man. In his response, and I quote partly, "My people, thanks for the calls and messages. I really appreciate y'all. As he shock una, now so he shock me too. I have overcome the hard parts. Make we no talk too much because the story long, well. End of quote here. And I ask you, Mr. Robert Bamidele Ekpeyong Ekpo, before the shocking revelation of Saturday, April 11th, 2026, how did you meet?
Okay, so throwback to 2015. I be Calabar boy. So
one of the biggest MCs at the time. And I woke up one morning to a message from her. She sent me DM. Say, beg, make I send her my number. You know how Instagram be that time. Would like pictures, he liked my picture, I like his picture, I like my dress. He came to my DM. Say, beg, make I send her my number. It was funny, you know. I was like, who is this person? Because me, I like babes who get good sense of humor. So I text her my number. She called me. Apparently, in day on air, because she was working with Wazobia at the time. So I think her shift was like 5 a.m. or so. Starts at 5 a.m. And this was like early. You know, I would go wake up for morning now, just the press phone, you know. So I sent him number and he called me. So now we begin the gist, they talk. Days turned into weeks. In fact, like after a week or two, in come Calabar. I said, I get wedding for Enugu that weekend. So he's like, oh, you dey try avoid to pay flight ticket. I said, no. Oh yeah, come. When you come, you fly back from Enugu to Lagos because there's no direct flight from. At that time, there was no flight from Calabar to Enugu. So Calabar to Enugu now by road. So she come. That was the first time I saw her. You know, my brother.
Where did she come to Calabar?
She came to Calabar, yes.
Okay.
You know, so
And
she
you fell in love.
My brother, it was too stupid.
No. You're a good guy.
Okay, so in reach, income, you know, we did. My friend had an all-white party. We went for the all-white party. In fact, I get pictures. No, be say, went for the all-white party. The next day, we went to Enugu. From Enugu, and go back Lagos. And, you know, that's how the relationship blossomed. They go back and forth, you know.
Before we go all this back and forth.
Yeah.
From the beginning, she texts you.
Yes.
You sent her your number.
Yes.
And you were talking for a period of 2 weeks.
About
before
that.
She requested to come and see you.
Yeah.
Not be you extend the invitation.
You know how we talk now? When are we going to see, I'm at the work, I'm going to work, you know. Because I was working at the radio as well in Calabar.
What radio?
Hit FM. You know, I was working with the state radio at the Paradise FM, but that time I'd moved to Hit FM. And okay, you can say, okay. She say, you know, okay. I said, okay, oh yeah. She wants to come to Calabar. Okay, come to Calabar. But I have a wedding this weekend.
This was in a period of 2 weeks.
Yes.
And she basically initiated like most of the
things. I like women that are
bold.
Because me, I always get DMs, I get advances from women. The ones who I know I no go respond. The ones where
What made you like her?
It was the way she sent the message.
The audacity.
Oga, Oya now, I beg, send, you know, Oya now, send us your number. It was funny. You know, so I sent the number and she called and we just clicked immediately with the gist. It was great.
She came after 2 weeks of talking, she came.
Yeah, she came to Calabar, yeah.
Una sleep?
Yes.
No, Daddy Freeze, that una sleep sound like everybody
sleep now.
Una knock.
We knock now. Yes, now.
Who initiated it?
I don't know how it started, but we started kissing from the airport, my brother.
So this is
So the chemistry between two of una don't was intense.
It was crazy. The chemistry was off the hook. Oh my! I'm a popular Calabar boy. I was everywhere. There were girls all around me. And then immediately she came. Everybody can't know say, you get one babe where they come from Lagos, can't find this guy. Because she kept going back. We kept going back and forth. If he come like 1 week, I go wait another 1 week. Then I'll go come Lagos. I was staying in the apartment.
Etimian.
251 or something. Small cubicle like this. I go day Lagos 2-3 days. We go day for the same room, you know. Her friends were in, you know how Cool FM gets this thing for people. And, you know, it was mad. And between May, this happened in May 2015. Between May and August, I knew I was going to get married.
Between May and August.
I proposed on my birthday.
What drove you to propose? What was that thing that made you propose?
We were always having conversations now. Oh, you know. And she told me that she was previously married. And I didn't care. You know, I didn't care. I said, I'm going to tell you something. Oh, it would either tell you, it would either make you run. You know how you are gisting with somebody? It would either make you run or stay. And I was like, what is this? Oh, I was married before. Okay.
Like, at what point did she tell you that?
I can't remember, but it's obviously before I proposed. Because I mean, I can't propose to somebody who's married.
And did she tell you how many times she's been married before?
At that time, no. But she just
said
told me I
she-
was previously married, and I didn't even get to know the person's name. I didn't bother to ask. These are the things I didn't ask. I was madly in love. I didn't ask.
So
You get?
let me ask. You got together in May,
Yeah.
and on your birthday in August,
Yeah.
you had proposed.
Yeah.
Before you got together with her in May, and then your birthday in August, did you think about marriage?
No.
It crossed your mind as a guy, man, went fine.
I be like professional bachelor at the time, you know. I was Calabar fine boy. I was the first MC in Calabar to buy a car.
Mm.
Do you get? I was living in, my parents were late. My mom died in 2009, November. My dad died in January. So, and we're just 3 boys. My elder brother works in Uyo. My younger brother was working with, what they call this, Nigezie at the time. You know, so we're living in a big house, just 2 of us, me and my brother. So I was living large. I wasn't paying rent. I wasn't paying anything. The state government gave my granny they named the airport in Calabar after my grandma. So anywhere I go, hey, Mama Grerepo, you know, that kind of thing. So I was,
Oh, Margaret Epo.
yeah, that's my grandma.
Mm.
You know, so I was living large.
Oh.
So I didn't think I was going to ever leave Lagos, leave Calabar. You get? I mean, we'll have events and the state government will call, and when it's my turn, I will use it to tease the governor. I'll be like, Your Excellency, you know, maybe I'll give you an example. Say maybe in America, the JFK airport, you know, can you this one that the airport is named after my grandma, can you approve that I should be flying free? Everybody will laugh, you know, that kind of thing. So I was living large. Then it was 100K. I was the first MC in Calabar to be charging 100K. I didn't have rent to pay. I was just buying fuel, buying food. No responsibility per se. My brothers were working. I was working. So there was really nothing for me to, you know, there was no girlfriend. And mind you, because of the kind of work I do, people, they feel, say, once you look at me, people would say, this boy na Playboy. So they labeled me a Playboy in Calabar. If you call my name, Robert, they go, that one way like woman. Women always follow me. But the thing is, I never followed through. My friends used to say that I be striker, like I did like striker when if score goal.
That's not striker now.
Oh, it's okay now.
Sorry, because I cross and not they use the score. But let's
You
continue.
know, they say I did like striker when if score goal. So you know those kind of people that girls are always around them, but they don't don't really do anything with. Girls come to my house, sleep overnight. I don't do anything.
You don't do anything.
I don't do anything. When I say I don't do anything, I say I don't do anything.
And you people will
But
sleep
what
in the
made
same-
Mayowa different?
And that's what I say. You see, it's just like when you see your wife,
Hmm.
you will know that this person, they say that the man knows the woman that he wants to get married to.
But that intuition, would you say, in hindsight, she was really your wife?
At the time, yes. Even as that last year, as I speak to you, even at that last year, when she came to Nigeria, that I sent money for her to buy a ticket and she came to Nigeria. So,
No, wait. We go back to this last year. Make we go back to the years before last year. Now,
Okay.
you proposed in
August.
August of 2015.
Yeah.
Just tell us the circumstances surrounding the proposal. Remember, say you dey live for Calabar.
Yeah.
Very big in Calabar, doing well, working.
Yeah.
She lived in Lagos at the time,
Yeah.
working also.
Yeah.
So
She was
how
big
did
in Lagos as
how
well.
did you people the conversation around that?
So, like I said, I didn't think about it too much. So I proposed in August. So at the time, Film House had a cinema in Calabar. They opened the cinema, and that time was the only cinema in Calabar. So they opened the cinema, and that was when Fantastic Four was premiering.
Mm.
So they had like a celebrity watch, whatever. You know, my name was on so I had to bring people to come and watch it, you know. So while we were at the cinema watching the movie, a friend of mine, I had arranged with a friend of mine to go and put, you know, petals and all that on the bed because it was my birthday, you know. So after that, the plan was to go around different hotels because I didn't want us to stay in the plan was, the idea was I didn't want us to stay in the house. So, okay, we don't waka go. So after the whole thing ended quite late, we now started driving, went to the first hotel. Oh, I don't like this room. Of course, I had already made plans in a hotel. I don't like this room. Let's check this other one. I had a photographer friend that was already waiting for me at the hotel. Went to this other hotel. Oh, I don't like this one. Went to the last hotel. And they're like, okay, do you have the... So, let me see the room. So I'd already planned with them. So when they opened the room, immediately they opened it, they saw the "Will you marry me?" on the... And then my friend took a picture, all the things, and all that. Yeah,
All
so...
the moment.
Yeah, so we got engaged, and from there we now went to the club. The club at that time, Calabar had just one club as well, so they hosted me, and that was we started a relationship. I started coming more to Lagos. She would drive all the way from the island to pick me up at the airport. Every time I came to Lagos, she used to pick me up at the airport. See, I had never felt like that towards a woman before. Let me not lie. I had never felt like that towards a woman before. So I didn't think it twice, So we got married in November after proposing in August. 22nd of November, 29th, I can't remember. And I think 29th. Either 22nd or 29th. In fact, the reason why we chose that day was because that was the only free day I had in the month of November. As an MC, of course, how
Booked
it is.
and busy.
Yes, so that was the only free day. So that's how I booked we fixed my wedding date on that day.
Wow. So now you're married to somebody who lives in Lagos.
Yes.
You are busy, very big in Calabar.
Yeah.
How did you manage that situation?
I didn't want to move to Lagos because at the time I was doing well. In Lagos, I'm paying almost how much? 7 million, 5 million for rent. That can get you a duplex in Calabar. You'll be a big boy. I'm telling you. So I didn't want to come to Lagos, not because I couldn't afford it, but I could afford it in Calabar. I was doing well in Calabar. I was the first MC to drive a car in Calabar. I was the first MC to always perform for the government. I was doing things. That's how I got to know most of the celebrities in Lagos, because they would come to Calabar and we are all in the green room. So when I moved to Lagos, this Calabar boy, what do they do here? I'm in Lagos now. Really? So that's how I got to know most of them, And then after a while, she now said, oh, you know what? What do you think of us relocating? Let's relocate now. This was after I moved to Lagos. In fact, comedians in Calabar were using me as material. Say when man marry, now woman they come in house. This one marry, now woman carry and go in house. They were using me as material. You get? And I moved to Lagos, and it was hard. It was hard because I wasn't getting gigs. I can stay months without gigs. You get? I didn't know that. But me, I be Calabar boy. I can cook. There was a time that we were always fighting because she was always buying food. She would buy food from all these. It was when I came to Lagos. Let me know,
So she can't cook.
I don't know, Baba.
She no cook for you.
Once or twice. But the thing is, it was when I came to Lagos that I found out that they have all these people that cook.
Mama Put.
No, not Mama Put.
In pots now, in
Put in
bowls.
bowls.
Yes,
yeah.
it's when I came to Lagos that I found. I go to the markets. I cook. I can cook. There was a time that we had issues in our marriage and we had to see a counselor or
Therapist.
something. Not a therapist, a counselor. And when I told the counselor that this woman doesn't cook, she would beg, she would shout, she would. In the midst of the counseling, she busted out crying. Making me look like as if I was the bad person. Baba, they go market, they cook. See, let me tell you something. She has stayed 7 years in the US. I never collect $1 from her. I never took $1 from her. When she was leaving, I have an uncle. He has a big company in oil and gas. I told him that my wife is traveling. She's relocating. He said, are you sure? I said, it's for our own good. You go. I had to, in all of this, I had to lie. Both of us, we didn't tell our families that the plan was for her to go with B1B to do arranged marriage, which I agreed to. And I was, in fact, when they found out my family and her family, they found out last year. that it was arranged marriage, called me, said, are you aware that your wife did arrange marriage? I said, yes. And the man told me, you're a fool.
Was she the one that talked you into the arranged marriage?
Yes, because it would get her green card.
So she suggested.
Yes. And then she got the arranged marriage. In fact, the day that she was going to do the marriage, she called and was crying, oh, it should have been you. I was like, don't worry, just for a period of time. And then she told me to delete all my pictures, all our pictures. If you know us, if you know Robbie and Maiwa back then, when Instagram was 15 seconds, you will know that we used to do a lot of content. Now, let me tell you the backstory behind all those content. Before we shoot one content, we don't fight tire. Because me, I was just... So, okay, you would do like this, you would do like this. And then the way she would talk to me to do like this and do like this, it was kind of like demeaning sometimes. So by the time because she was, up till now, I don't know how to edit on my phone. So Instagram videos, you have to translate or transfer your message.
Okay.
You have to transfer your message in 15 seconds. So whatever content we're putting out, we'll do it, she will edit it, and then we post. And people like, oh, I love this couple, this and that. There was a time my church did a competition for couples, and they wanted couples to go to Dubai. They posted couples pictures on their Instagram page, and then the couple with the highest likes it was us. They paid that in 2016 or 20, they gave us $1,000 to go to Dubai. Everything, all expense paid. We got to Dubai. It was as if she was in. My wife is very
domineering.
Yes, very domineering. If my wife said, the only 2 times that I put my foot down and I said, it will not happen, was when she said, I came to Lagos, I no get car. She said she wanted to sell the car. I said, if you sell the car, how are we going to be moving around? She said she will add money, she will buy. Of course, me, I no get money now. So it was one like I was bossing you around. So I said, no, we're not going to sell this car. That was the first one. Second one was when she said she wanted us to move to a bigger house. And I said, no, I don't want to move to a bigger house. I like this place where we did. She said, no, that we move to a bigger house. With all these tours back and forth. She tried to tell her friends. We now went to the place just before the Ajah Bridge. There's one place like that, when there's a big compound, 4-bedroom. I just went there because I knew my mind was made up like that. I was not going to. Where I'm staying, my house is where I've not moved out since I came to Lagos. I know people that they will stay in a house and then after a year they move. I just like the places. The proximity to VI, to Lekki is not far, especially now that they've done the route. But in 2017, I stumbled on a message that she sent to her friend. And I knew that if I screenshotted it and sent to myself, she would see it. So I used my second phone to... Sorry, let me just read the message to you guys. So I used my second phone, and she doesn't... Up until now that I'm speaking to you, she doesn't know that I saw this message. Hold on. I saw the message, and when I showed it to a couple of friends last week, they said, why did I stay? When did you see this message? I said 2017. They were like, what? Hold on. It will shock him. This is a full month of deep thought and making my decision. If he wants to be stubborn, I'm here and I'm more than ready. He is mad in capital letters. The way I will ignore him and live my life, he will pack out on his own. I already asked him when he's traveling so he can get out of my space. If I had my way, I would throw him out. I would throw him the hell out. When he has sense again, he can come back. Stupid idiot. He's your friend. Better tell him he shouldn't dare to try to be egoistic with me. It will be the last mistake he makes. God forbid I let another man use me, whether deliberately or not. I am extremely serious. I'm beginning to detest him. And the longer it takes, I don't know what it will become. But before then, he needs to get away from me. I don't even want him staying in the same house. And if he ever tries to have a conversation, I will tell him to leave and give me some space. Go to Calabar or whatever the hole he crawled out from. Even Jesus Christ knows I have had it with this idiot and can't measure up to a man, immature goat. Whoa, have your dinner. Except do fine boy and wear clothes. Jump around, get excited for parties. Even events from the office. He makes me feel like I killed someone if he doesn't go. Trying to compete with me. Any plans for the family? No. Any plan for income in the near future? No. Only chat and flirt with little girls claiming I'm just being friendly. Foolish idiot. set your family straight. If you ask him, he will say, I give my wife money. I need you to just know that whatever resentment I have, he slowly walked his way there, almost driving me to depression, almost making me lose myself, making me to apologize for his bad habits. I don't even care if he loves me or not, because waiting love do for me, besides stress me. He isn't taking care of me as a man should. He isn't satisfying me sexually. He isn't helping my spiritual life. He isn't spoiling me. He isn't energetic enough towards any goal. He isn't anything good. Rubbish. Meanwhile, sorry I yelled again. I'm just very irritated by him. And really, it's really bad that if he tries to touch me, I can scream out of irritation. Dealing with this, and then I have to deal with bad news. Now, I have been coping with unsatisfying sex for almost 3 years, and I don't want again. Nothing will happen if I don't have sex. Plus, we can always adopt a baby, and he had better go and treat himself and stop lying about not knowing.
But she complained about you not satisfying her. Can you talk about
satisfying
that?
how? Baba, I no go fuck kill myself. I no go fuck kill myself. 1 round, 2 round, don't do me.
She wants more than 2 rounds.
Baba, I got married at the age of 37. I'm going to be 48 this year. I no be small boy. Forget tattoo, forget earring, and I don't look my age. I don't act my age. I'm 48 years old. I'm going to be 48 in August. Now fuck, kill yourself.
So are you trying to say that
I'm not saying, Baba, but if I knock, I do all right. If you know belle fool,
she know the belle fool.
You want make with a knock steady.
What do you mean by steady?
Baba, in a week, I feel knock like maybe twice. I do all right.
But how much did she want?
Every day.
Okay, but really, I'd also like to ask, these things that you read is not just sexual. There were some complaints that she made.
Chatting
She
and
said
flirting with little girls.
You used to flirt with young girls and everything.
Brother, on Instagram, people will send you message. See.
So did you guys ever have a conversation and she felt dissatisfied by your reaction? Because something would definitely prompt somebody to...
Okay, so I'll tell you this. I moved to Lagos. When I moved to Lagos, I was messaging a lot of planners and all that to get gigs, you know. So I was always on my phone. My phone is like my office.
Yes.
You understand? So you can be chatting with somebody and then somebody will send you a message. Hi, she didn't like the fact that I was always on my phone. She complained about that. But my phone and my office. And then she would tell me you're too friendly with all these people. And I would tell her, Baba, you don't expect me to be... Me and babe done the gist before. When I tell her my age, the girls talk to they call me. She said, you are my father's age. I'm 48 years old. I don't have a kid. I started going for sperm.
Okay.
It's okay.
I was going for sperm tests. As if I be Calabar man. No. Do you understand? I'm a Calabar man. I have never in my life had unprotected sex without... Mine was the first person that I had unprotected sex with. And she went to... I don't know where she went to. She went to bring something, say, make her dey drink. She was giving me concoction to drink so that we'll be able to have sex. So that she'll be able to... to conceive. Do you understand? I was always telling myself, God's time is the best. My pastor stayed 8 years before he got married. I have another pastor that stayed 12 years. He said, he stayed 12 years and he gave birth to triplets. Do you understand? This thing, my wife traveled 6 years and for the small money I was earning, I was sending money to my wife every time. I have receipts here.
You were saying that
I was sending money abroad. I was sending flowers. I had friends in the US and I would beg them to buy flowers and deliver in her house. My wife came back the first time after she got her green card. She came back in 2021. We did not stay in the house because NEPA was taking light. And we didn't stay in the house. We had to go and stay in an apartment that she paid for. No wahala. Do you get? And she traveled back after a month. My wife didn't bother to come back since 2021. I did not see my wife again
until last year that I sent her money to buy ticket to come to Nigeria. She came to Nigeria. I went to pick up my friend. I went with 2 cars to the airport. With my friends, I gave my friend's phone so that they will welcome her. I couldn't get a clip of me hugging my wife. You haven't seen your husband in 4 years. And I went to pick you up at the airport and you did not hug me. We got home and she did not kiss me. She did not hug me. I slept in the living room for 2 days. I went to Asaba for an event. Before I came back, she had packed her things and left the house.
Wait. You said she came back the last time she came back and she did not give you a hug. What was your relationship with her like prior to her coming back?
Oh, we're gisting, we're talking. My wife bought a house in the US. She bought the house after and told me, she told me after she had bought the house.
Like, weren't you guys talking every day?
I want to show you something. I'm sorry, let me wear my glasses. I want to show you something. Because people are making it, I am pained. People are making it look like I'm a folk boy. I only got to find out that they say that she's footy. She was the one paying rent. The house that they were saying that she's paying rent. That the lifestyle I'm living, that she's the one footing my lifestyle. How? When I stopped sending money abroad, it took me 3 months to save and buy a car. I didn't have a car. I was driving Timi Dakolo's car for over a year. It was when Timi gave the sister the car that I told myself, why could they drive? That was when I started saving to buy a car. I saved from September to December last year. I never get a car since I came to Lagos. Last year was the first time I got a car. I told myself I was going to buy a car for myself. And I bought a car on Christmas Day. I gave myself I bought a Lexus RX 350. I bought it with my hard-earned money when I stopped sending money abroad.
So you were sending money abroad?
I was sending money. I would send money. My wife would call me and tell me the money is too small. How much did they pay me? I would do a gig of 500K. I would send 200K. The receipts are here. Let me show you a chart that I had with my wife. Let me tell you where on 2023, 2023. I went for crossover service. On my way back home, my friend was in the car with me. Before then, my wife was ignoring my calls.
Your own wife?
I don't want to talk too much. Let me show you. I was coming back from crossover service, and I called her, and I said, "Hey, Happy New Year." It was around 1 a.m. Of course, it would be like 7 p.m. their time. I'm just coming back from church. I said, "Let me wish you Happy New Year." And she was sounding on, like, what's going on? What's wrong? I have that discerning spirit. I have that way of knowing if I'm close to you and I call you, and the way first thing I'll tell you is, "Are you okay?" And I was like, is everything okay? And she said, "I'm fine." I was like, no. You've been talking like this for the past couple of weeks. What's going on? She now said that she's tired. This was 2023, December. Or January 2024. Wait, let me show you. I'm sorry, I did it. No, I did a screen.
Screen record.
Yeah, hold on, let me show you. Now look at the amount of missed calls. Look at the days. It will scroll by itself. Just look at the days. There was a time I said, I'm calling you. You said you will call back. You didn't call back. The only time we'll talk will be like for 20, 30 seconds. Look at it. It's there.
Wow.
Merry Christmas. Christmas. You just said Merry Christmas.
Wow.
To your husband.
That's why I asked what your relationship with her was like.
I don't know.
Prior to that time.
It was yesterday or 2 days ago that she was telling a friend of mine that she had checked out 3 years ago. But they send money, they collect.
Robbie, let's talk about that money. And I want to take you a little bit back. You said you took her to your uncle when she first wanted to travel.
Yes.
Now your uncle, you missed out that story.
My uncle gave her, okay, so my uncle, I went to his office. And my uncle gave, this is 2019, put $2,000 in an envelope. And I gave her the whole envelope. My friend that was staying with me at the time, in fact, sorry, let me finish this gist. So gave her the envelope, and then my friend that went with us to was angry that I gave her all the money. Say, you for come out at least 100 for yourself or 200. Me will take the whole side. I say, no, she dey go Yankee, no work, nothing.
them.
Make him carry the $2,000. The friend that was staying with me, it was his girlfriend that received her in the US. Because she was supposed to, like I said, she was traveling back and forth. She traveled like twice to New York. But this, my friend, ex-girlfriend, stays in California. So she was the one, after that day, she, gave her, exchange numbers. So she was communicating with her. She left and went to the US, stayed in California. And I don't know what happened though. The next day she wants to leave California. And she left California and came to Dallas. If you ask my wife, she will tell you, Robert doesn't know what I do for a living. Me, if I ask you, when my wife got her shoe store, she came back, this last one, she came back, and I asked her, how about your salon? Imagine your husband doesn't know that you closed down your salon. How about your salon? She just looked at me and it's now that you're asking. Okay, tell me now. Okay, if I knew, would I be asking? Do you understand? And I said, how about your salon? Say, it's now that I still don't know what happened to the salon, but I know that she told me that she bought a house after she had bought the house. So she would tell me, mortgage is 3.5. Baba, how I want to take raise 3.5?
In a month.
With the small gigs where they get. It was Timmy that told me, but don't collect, shouted on somebody. How can you pay somebody 400,000 for a job? If I get for 500K, I go divide them. Maybe keep 300, send them 200. You tell me, 200K is not even up to $200.
So you are telling us, Robbie Ekpo, that throughout your wife's stay in America, she never sent you anything.
I said the receipts are here.
Didn't she say, what about gift, birthday?
Let me amuse you a bit. There's this book, for those of you that know Tintin.
Yeah.
Tintin, Asterix and Obelix.
Mm-hmm.
So I love those kind of comics. And they have, I checked on Amazon, they have like a pack. Each Asterix and Obelix and the this and that. And that. So I wanted Tintin. So I asked her to buy Tintin for me. She said, send it to me. I sent her the link. And she said, after a while, have you bought it? She said, oh yeah, I bought it. Okay, don't worry. When I'm coming to Nigeria, I'll bring it. And she came to, how can you claim that you bought? I didn't, bro, anybody where they travel will be my friend that knows me. Know that if you travel abroad, UK, US, the only thing I ask for is boxers. I don't wear boxers from Nigeria. I wear this Fruit of the Loom or Hanes. Not the tight ones. I don't like those tight ones. The ones that are free. Or inner vest. Fruit of the Loom, Hanes or St. Michael or whatever. Socks. Those are the things I ask for. Anybody who like me can probably throw in a pair of sneakers or perfume or something. But those are the things I ask for. Boxers, inner t-shirts and socks. Apart from the comic book that I asked for. And you came to Nigeria and you claimed, you are coming to see your husband and you claim that you forgot it. You're coming to Nigeria and you forgot the book that I've been asking you for months to buy for me.
So, in 7 years, she never got you anything. Not even socks.
Maybe socks. In fact, the last time that she came, she didn't buy me anything. I had to collect socks from, you know how socks come in a pack? I took socks from my friend's socks that he bought.
She bought socks for your friend?
Yes.
And didn't buy anything
bought me one weak t-shirt where I know if you even wear self.
And you were sending money from Nigeria to America, Robbie.
Baba, steady. I have the evidence day, evidence choke. When you were looking at it, did you see receipts? 2024, I sent her $1 million. $1 million no be anything, no. But I sent her $1 million. I did a job, I was paid 2.5 million. I sent her 1 million. She didn't even know that I sent her money. It isn't maybe 100K where I sent her because I'd sent her 100K like a couple of hours before. And then I was like, I just sent her
And then when I didn't get a response, I was like, did you see what I sent you? You said, I saw it now. You've sent Ajo now, because usually she was the one that they send Ajo to. I said, check your phone well. You will see another zero did that thing now. No be just 100K. Oh, I have the chat here. That's oh, thank you. The evidence day here, bro. Do you understand? Let me tell you something, eh? Maiwa would say, I'll call you back. And she will not call back. My sleeping pattern changed because I was always awake from 2 a.m. to about 6 or 7 a.m. Nigerian time. Because that time, now that evening time, where she don't finish for work. How can you call your wife for 3-4 days and she will not call? She will not call back. She will not pick. My wife bought a house and told me after she had bought the house, oh, I bought the house because I wanted a safe landing for you. When you land, when you come, we won't have to start looking for house and all that. And then, anytime I call her, now when she did inside moto, she got a house and got a male flatmate.
What?
She got a house and got a male flatmate and said, you know how you can sublet your room? But why a male? I was not comfortable with it.
Nobody will be.
But I let it slide. And those were the little rubbish in retrospect, I would look at it and be like, I've been in love, but I stupid. I'm telling you. There was a time when she came back in 2021 and went back. I would call, she would not pick. I would call, she would not pick. I would call. Then we had a big fight because according to her, allegedly, she was pregnant for me when she came. That's what she said, though. She was pregnant and she had a miscarriage. I did not know. I don't know say woman go get belle. You don't know say they get belle. That she was bleeding. She now went to the hospital. They now told her that she was pregnant and that she was going into depression and that was the time I was calling to fight her and all that. So she blocked me off, not literally blocked, but she wasn't picking my calls. She wasn't replying my messages, responding to calls, nothing. Do you know that I went for, there were times where I would look at myself like this. I say, and because I'm not a bad person per se, because like I said earlier, that women come around me a lot. Women come around me. But people look at me because of the kind of job I do. I dress well, I speak well, I'm a fine boy, I know what. When I did my tattoo, I've always wanted a tattoo. Always, and she knows, I've already told her that I wanted a tattoo. So, a friend of mine did a tattoo. Short, fine tattoo. And I was like, oh, how did you do? She just gave me the guy's number. I called the guy, Akwa Ibom boy, my town boy. And the boy studied visual arts. So I said, okay, come and do tattoo for me. He came. I have a full sleeve. So he did this one. This is the first tattoo I ever got. So I did this tattoo and I hid it. And her friend that came to Nigeria one time saw it and was like, great tattoo, We were on the phone. I was on the phone, video call with Maiwa. And the friend came behind her and said, oh, Robbie, I like your tattoo. I saw it on Snapchat because I didn't follow her on Snapchat. She now said, what? You did a tattoo? And I said, yes. And I showed it to her. She vexed, she para. Say, how I go do tattoo? You know how I feel about it. Do you know that Maiwa has a full back tattoo now? Spine tattoo. Maiwa traveled to Miami. Go do BBL. Wait. She go do BBL. And she told me that she went to do surgery for something that would make her be able to conceive. I did not know.
BBL, they help people conceive. Because they increase the knacking.
Because you worked with her.
Yeah.
You know how slim. I like women with big breasts. And I married my spec. I like slim women that have big boobs. I know. I like slim women that have big boobs. And mine was my spec. But after a while, I know say, how you go chop bogard make your bum big? She went, I'm going for surgery, I went to do this, that, so that I can conceive. And it was later I found out that it was BBL that she went to do. Because why castigate me for something and you go ahead and do that thing? She made me feel like I was impotent. Baba, I dey always talk am anywhere. I be Calabar man. I dey knack. We dey knack. Do you understand? I found that I did sperm test. I be sperm whatever, like 3 or 4 times because of her, just to prove to myself that, or just to prove to her that I'm not impotent. The last one that I did was at one fertility clinic in Ikoyi. I went, they said, okay, you are okay. After the result came out, they said, oh, you are okay. Where's your wife? My wife is in the US. Okay, we'll send you a list of tests to do. When is she coming? This was like in 2020, I can't remember, 2024 so. When is she coming? 2020, coming that December. And I said, okay, we'll send you a list of tests that she will do. So that when she comes, and when she sends the result, when she comes, we'll know, we don't want her to come and then we start doing the tests. So let her do the test over there. When she comes, we'll now, know what treatment or whatever is wrong with both of you. Because since you are okay. My wife told my elder brother's, my sister-in-law, my elder brother's wife, that she had done the tests and that she would send the result to her. I mean, I'm lying that she did not do the test. She kept telling me that I couldn't get doctor's appointment. That's there. You can't just walk in, which we all know. But she told my elder brother's wife that she had done the test and that she has the result. As I speak to you today, she hasn't still sent that result, which means she didn't do the test.
So was fertility
from my side? Okay, so there was because I love kids. My mom used to call me seed of kindness. I love kids. So there was a time that she even wanted us to adopt. So we went to they now said, oh, you can't adopt because you can't carry the child abroad because, long story. I don't even know the whole process. But me, let me not lie, I was always laid back because I know that I can have my own child. Do you understand? The part where I say I don't take care of her, I don't know about that. When my wife came back last year, when she came back, she landed at the airport. I went to pick her, blah, blah, blah. First day, she's tired, jet lag. I slept in the parlor.
She didn't allow you to sleep in the room?
She didn't allow me to sleep in the room.
Your own wife?
Yes.
Why? What did she say?
Oh, she's tired. She wants to sleep, jet lag.
But can't you sleep together and jet lag?
Oh, I'm hard of sleeping. So if you turn, she go wake up. If you stand up, say make you go bathroom, go pee, and you turn on the bathroom light, she will wake up. She now say, I can't sleep. She used to take sleeping pills to enable her sleep. She didn't allow me. Bro, even if no be anything, to kiss me after 4 years, you've not seen me in 4 years. You don't even hug me for airport. People will travel for 1 week, 1 month, they jump on top themselves. It can't be my wife, I never see for 4 years. On her birthday, 23rd of April last year, all the plans I made, I paid for a hotel somewhere in Lekki that I wanted us to go stay. There's this thing that they do, this ceramic thing that you can put your hand. I had made their whole arrangement. She said she doesn't like it. On that day, there's this movie that is trending now that I appeared on YouTube. Kunle Remi's movie that I appeared on that. And that was the day I went to shoot on her birthday. So I went in the morning to shoot. You are coming to Nigeria. I had planned everything. There was food everywhere. I went to a market. I love cooking. I went to stock the fridge. Friends sent food. Our family sent food. I stocked the fridge. So that morning, went to the room after sleeping in the parlor to go and kiss her on the forehead. She flinched. I went to shoot, got back. When I got back, I saw my friend because my friend was staying with me. So before she came, I tell my guy, I say, guy, I beg you, go find where you go stay. So that at least we can have our own time. In fact, all my friends were like, when she come, make sure you give her beleo. On her, when I went to shoot, I came back in the afternoon. I ordered for a cake. She said she didn't like the cake, the flavor of the cake that I've made. My friend came back. So my friend that I told to go to leave the house came because it was her birthday. So he came. I was not at home. So he met her watching TV. I never chopped since morning. Why? He said, no food for house.
full house. It's the house that you left. Nothing has changed in my house apart from maybe I changed the chair or I bought a bigger TV or I have a bar in my house. You know? He say never chop. Now my friend, 9 boy rice for him. She was telling people that there's no food in the house. My friend now said, okay, let's go here. You know, I don't feel like she now said she wants to go and do salsa. I don't like salsa. I don't know how to dance. So most times I would drive her to go and dance salsa. I'll sit down, be watching boring salsa. They'll be dancing. I will be watching them. Do you understand? She now said she wants to go and do salsa. And her friend is coming to pick her up. The friend is my friend too. We keep calling this guy 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. Baba, where you dey? Oh, his wife took his car out, so he's waiting. Baba, my friend now say, when was the last time you ate grilled fish? She now say, oh, that's true. It's a long time ago. Oh, yeah, let's go to, what's that place in like Kingfisher or something. We went there. Invited a couple of my friends, Timmy and we sat down. And even across the table, Timmy was texting me and saying, bro, are you okay? Because he knew something was wrong. He was, bro, are you okay? They brought the bill. She wanted to pay. It's not normal. When you won't pay. Baba, they make money. And they divide money. If I make 400K for an event, I would divide it. I would send her 200K.
So you were sending her about half of your income?
Yes. And they do children's party. I have a video. When was that? I have a video of me jumping on bouncing castle so that I can send money.
Hey. Alone.
With children.
To somebody else's wife?
Allegedly.
Let me show you. Sorry to cut you back. Then, after we finished eating fish and everything, they brought the bill. She now wanted to pay. Normally before, if he say, how much will the bill? I say, okay, now 200K. He say, okay. I say, okay. 100K I get to. You know how husband and wife, they do this? She say, okay, I will send you 50 or 100K, make you add pay. I say, okay. This one, I was prepared for her coming. It wasn't, when we got married, they asked her something. They said, this guy, in fact, they had like a meeting after all these things started happening. Because she can't say, hey, do again. And auntie asked her, are you sure there's nobody else? She now started crying. Said, no, that in fact, after him, I'm not getting married again. In fact, Shebi, I can still file for him. That's what she told me when we got back that night from her birthday. That, Robert, we need to talk. You are coming to Nigeria. You transit through Turkey at Istanbul. You did not call me that, we don't reach Istanbul. It's another so hours before I take my flight. Let me call you. Oh, Iran. Okay. Where are you? I'm at Istanbul. Why did you call me now? Oh, I'm like, oh yeah, come back. I beg. I can't wait. I go knock you. I don't know. We need to talk. We need to talk what? Come back first now. Do you understand? So that day when we got home from her birthday, she now said, we need to talk. And I said, okay, what do you want to talk? I had an event in Asaba the next day. She now said that she's tired of the marriage. I said, why? Now, here's the thing. Anything you ask Maiwa, why are you not interested in marriage? She will tell you, I was the one, when he came, the first 2 years, when I moved from Lagos, that things were difficult for me. I was the one that was doing this. It doesn't give me money. How I won't give you money when I know they earn money at the time? I can brag now that if you see me hosting a wedding or an event, the least that they will pay me with a bag at 2.5 million or 2 million. With a bag. Do you understand? So I had consistency in my craft had made me, I was still posting and still doing my 100K gigs, And then she told me she was done. And I was like, why? Robert, I'm not feeling, what told me to my face that she's not sexually or emotionally attracted to me anymore. My elder brother looked at me and said, guy, you don't look yourself. After all this, my elder brother looked at me and said, have you looked at yourself on the mirror? Bro, you're a fine boy now. Ask anybody that knows me. You say, if they say, fine boy, I will say, no, that's how I used to behave. Made me feel less of a person. You say, I like dressing. I like dressing up. I like if I get a couple of, in fact, I learned that one from my friends. They say, now who do you life now get purpose. So if I get money from a gig, I will make sure I buy something from that money to remind myself. I'm a shoe. I love shoes. I love wristwatches. I love perfumes. Do you understand? So any gig I get, I must buy something
from that gig. She would say, you don't spend on me. I would buy perfume in Nigeria and send abroad.
Hmm.
If you feel say I dey lie, men come out, come talk am. Not once, not twice. I go buy perfume for Nigeria. Any of our friend where they come with, or any of my friend where they travel, I go give them. They go send them to them, or they go deliver. And I have friends that have gone to our house on their own. Baba, you do America, beg, let me buy flowers and chocolates now. Or buy, they say, my wife doesn't drink, or rather, she made, I don't even know, Seth, because on
Just
her
talk am as
birthday,
your power
she
be.
was smoking shisha. This is somebody that doesn't, you can say, they drink, but on her birthday, she was smoking shisha, drinking alcoholic cocktail. But you say you don't drink. And then all this happened. And I'm like, like I said, I was madly in love. I was stupid. I was what they call a male simp. I swear to God. I was what they call a male simp. Ask anybody that knows me. I was posting her steady. My wife told me to delete all our videos, all anything that had to do with me and her. I should delete it from my page.
And you two, you listen.
I did. She changed her name. Her name was Maiwa Ekpo on Instagram. She changed it.
This is because of the RNG.
Yes, but I mean, you don't get your green card, so do they rescind it? Do they recall it? Or I don't know. I know people that have been in the US for 10, 15, 20 years. They never get green card. But you travel to the US and in less than a year and a half, you got your green card. You came back in 2021. You understand? That time I still never solid like that. And the mistake I made, see, if I would say there are a lot of mistakes I made. There were a lot of mistakes that I made in marriage, a lot. And I beat myself up because I would have put my foot down and say, come back once every year. Do you understand? Come back once every year. Because we don't get picking. I'm 48 years old. I don't have a child anywhere. If I had a child, and my wife saying no do again, saying yes, I did knock around or I get picking from somewhere, I would have been justified that she left the marriage. I would pour my love on that kid. No woman can come out and say, Robert, don't give me belly before. Never. I'm proud of saying that one. Any day, anywhere. Because I'm very careful.
Let's talk about this marriage. You said you congratulated her and said it was her third marriage.
Yeah.
So that means if you add the arranged marriage, it will now be her fourth marriage.
Well, for information reaching me now that with the arranged marriage is the fourth one, is the fifth one.
You marry Samaritan woman be that too?
Well,
33.
No, sorry, jokes apart. Sorry. That's me being insensitive.
that's what I heard. I don't know. You came to Nigeria, you said you're not doing again. We had family meeting. We know we're not officially divorced though. We had family meeting. They say, why do you want out of this marriage? Robert doesn't take care of me. But that was then. I know I didn't have money when I moved to Lagos. Anything that my wife was saying was before she traveled. After she traveled, now that time I begin, they make more money now.
Can they divide your
They
money?
divide and
into
they
two,
send.
send to her?
Yes.
This family meeting we wanna get, who were the parties involved and which year did you have this meeting?
It was when she came last year.
2025.
It was when she came. So because before now, so the whole of my 2024 was the worst year of my life because, like I said,
Can you relive it?
no, I don't pray anybody should go through what I went through. And guess what? I was always jumping and laughing, and people didn't know what I was going through. I was jumping and doing events and playing, and what I post, people didn't know what I was going through.
What were you going through?
I would call my brother, and I would cry on the phone, and I'll be like, "Efa," and he'd be like, "Why are you crying? Are you alone in the house?" I'll say, "Yes." You see, he will now call Timmy. Timmy will say, "Where are you?" I say, "I'm in the house." He say, "Yeah, come to my house." I'll go to his house. I'll say, "Timmy, I've been trying to reach this woman for 4 days." Timmy will say, "Eh? Okay, wait."
Wait, you
Was
have
that
been trying
before
to
she
reach her.
came?
What do you mean?
On
You
the
tried to-
phone.
you'll be calling her for
She know
4
they
days.
pick.
Your own wife.
Baba, the day here now. The chat, the evidence is here.
Oh my God.
Was that before she came?
Yes, before she came. But why you? I now found out that she said she don't check. She told my friend that she had checked out 3 years ago. So you checked out 3 years ago, but you're still collecting money from me.
How?
Now
When
you
was the
divide
last
into
time?
two.
Sir?
When was the last time you gave her money?
It was just before she came.
In
Last year.
2025.
Yes.
How much did you give to her?
I dashed her ₦1 million.
Just before she came,
Yes.
which is about $600,000. $600.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
So, I mean, I know that we're running fast.
I mean, if I give ₦1 million, that's a lot of money, bro.
It's a lot. Even in America, it's a lot of money.
$600 is a lot.
A lot of money.
I know that.
I know people that earn less than that in a month.
Look, I know that we're running fast, but I'd like to take us back a little bit.
Okay.
When did this change in attitude start?
So I think maybe it was before. I think it was when maybe she was dating someone.
At what year
When?
into the marriage?
When? Abroad or here?
There. I don't know about here. Oh.
Were you
No,
guys
no,
talking
the-
every day? before-
Yes.
When she traveled initially? Were you guys-
Yes.
So at
Even
what
when she
point-
came back in 2021, we're still chatting. She went back after a month. We're still talking.
So in 2021, you guys were having your normal sex. your
yes,
normal
when she
couple
came.
time.
Yes.
So what do you think happened between 2021?
She met some. I'm sure she met somebody because, bro, if you just check out like that.
Were you saying things? Were you being jealous on the phone?
No.
Were you being toxic?
No. See, if I call my wife and tell me I'm busy, I'll call you back. I will hang up. I'll say, okay, when you're done, call me. She won't call. And I'll call.
Hey,
And she'll tell me, oh, when I finished from there, I went to church. So then I went home and then I slept off.
Did you ever confront her to ask her, or did you ever have a feeling that, oh, something might be wrong? Maybe you're seeing somebody else?
So because of the distance, I never always wanted it to look like I was the one fighting every time. Because the only medium that we have, if I send my wife a DM on Instagram, if she posts something on Instagram, on her story, she'll tell me why you sending me message here? Why you sending message here? Send it on WhatsApp. And
Eh?
yeah. That they check,
Who are the day?
In immigration, I don't know whether they check.
Immigration, no one may you see message from your husband.
I swear to God.
Was she working in the CIA, the FBI?
No, she was working for this financial consulting, the people that check all this fraud. Financial analyst. She was a financial
What year
analyst.
was that?
Up till now that she's...
Because if she was still married at the time, then okay. But after her...
married
when
at the time that what?
Like the contract marriage.
No, she had gotten her green
she had
card.
gotten a green card now. She had gotten the green card in 2021.
Yes. She had become a citizen. Don't get
Now
green
just
card.
passport now remain. Abi?
Okay. I wanted to ask you something. What kind of messages were you sending by DM? Were the messages...
Normal, like if your wife posts her picture, I'll be like, oh, see my beautiful wife, or oh, fine woman, or Miss Zekbo, or something like that. And she say, delete it. Go, let's go to what I've told you not to send me. I've told you not to send. See,
Okay, now that you don't get sense, what do you think was the reason why?
she was seeing someone.
And the person had access to...
Maybe, yes. Because
Wow.
number one, first off, okay, so you come to Nigeria and they ask you, what did Robert do to you? And you now say, that he wasn't taking care of me. And they were like, hold it. This guy was there, no. It was before you came, oh. 4 years don't pass, oh. A lot has happened in 4 years, oh. He's making money now. Do you understand? He's getting gigs. Baba, last year alone, I went to 4 African countries. You know what it is like for them to take an MC from Nigeria to go and MC 50th birthday or wedding or something. This guy is traveling, he's making money. What's the problem? You now say, is there Shani Konwa? Oh no, because this, that, and that, and that. Only 4 months later, I now see that the person proposed to you.
Tell us, how did you see the proposal?
People sent, I didn't see it.
Okay, tell us about that day. How did that day start? I woke up, I went to the bathroom. Just tell us.
It was like every normal day. And as much as much, like I said, I was crazy in love. My friend too would tell me, block her, so that you don't see her stories. But I was still checking up her stories. Let me not lie. And there was one time, I'll show you this picture. There was one time I saw a picture of her sitting in a restaurant on a man's leg. Hold on, let me see. Show you. Hold on. Somebody sent it to me.
How did the person get?
I'm coming. Let me. Of course, the person they follow.
HM, come
Let
back
me show
home.
you. Let me show you.
Ah,
Oh, love, Fagon.
Let me show you. Okay. Now look at this picture. Right? It seems like a normal picture.
let me see.
Look at the iPad on the table. What do you see?
Uh-oh.
Let me see.
Zoom in. You can zoom in. Let me help you.
No, I'm doing that.
Look at the iPad on the table. What do you see?
Okay, that was
That's
hard.
hard.
On a man's leg.
On a man's leg.
Let me see. Let me see. Let me see.
It was a normal
Hey.
picture. You just did like this.
iPad.
There's an iPad on the table.
Mirror,
And then you like
mirror,
this.
you always cast
Yes.
things away.
Wearing the same shirt.
The same shirt. So it's at the same restaurant. It's the same restaurant.
That either
Kindly.
Look at the picture. This is a restaurant, right?
Yes.
Let me see when I screenshotted this. When did I send this? This was in May. No, sorry, June
2025.
2025.
After she had come,
Actually, she had come and gone
and
back.
then the family meeting. And she had
There was
gone-
no
There
was
was resolution.
There was no resolution. There was no resolution like say because okay, let me tell you another. Sorry, let me look at the picture like a normal picture. Yeah. Now zoom in. Look at the iPad. Let me show you.
Okay. There's another picture on
Inside the
iPad.
picture.
So there's a
Oh.
phone here now with a picture on the phone, and then somebody takes me a picture, and then it appears. Then
Loophole.
so Nigerians are they are FBI and CIA joined with KGB, everything, Scotland Yard, Bogotibo. So somebody sent that to me, and I was like, what? There's another picture. I don't know where that one is now, but there's another picture where she was like this. And you know all these restaurants that have glass
Mirrors.
mirror. So she was like this, and it was a man that took the picture. And if you look at this picture, he's the same man she got married to. Look at it now. Look at it. If you look at the wedding pictures, you see that it's the same man. He's the same guy.
I looked at the wedding pictures. I actually thought it was you. I think
Baba,
she has a spec.
no, not to shade
And
anybody.
he has a full sleeve
The
tattoo.
guy has a full sleeve, full body tattoo, and yet because I do tattoo, you suck say you don't you. Baba, beg, leave matter.
I won't go back to that flatmate. The
Yes.
male flatmate.
Hmm.
You said she bought a house.
Yeah.
You were not aware.
She told me after she had bought the house.
And then she got a male flatmate.
Then when I asked, why is the guy staying in your house? She said, oh, that she subletted it because of the mortgage. So she dey collect rent from the guy. Only for me to find out 2 days ago that the person that she was staying, that she claimed was a flatmate, was sleeping with her.
Is it the same guy she married?
No.
How
Is
did
he
you
from a
find out?
reliable-
Are you
source.
sure now, Robbie?
How did you find out?
Someone told me.
How close is the person? Is he from a reliable source?
Yes. I found out because the person called me after all these things was going on. The person had come to Nigeria before. Her friend. The person had come to Nigeria before.
Ooh,
So it was her
how-
friend that called me to tell me.
What kind of friend is that? Or do they have an issue?
I don't know.
So you people have mutual friends.
Yes.
Like people who know the both of you together.
yes. But now from because the narrative out there is that she was funding
Your
my
life.
lifestyle in Nigeria. You know, that the house that we're staying is a matrimonial. Now me they pay rent. That she the one paying rent. For God's sake, we are married. If we are married and there's no water in the house, you can buy water. If generator spoil, I no get money. If you fix them. She came to Nigeria in 2021, and when she came, there Person we don't dey US just 2 years. Oh. Come, heat, that. So we ran and NEPA no give light, unfortunately, that day. We ran gen 24 hours. So while we're sleeping also, I hear bam! Went out, it was generator the engine don't blow. You get. So I do this savings app on my phone where you can save like maybe 5K or 10K a day. You can save daily, weekly, or monthly. So that was in 2021. Because I still have the receipt. So after all these things happened last year, I was telling my sister-in-law, I went to that app and I scrolled down where I withdrew 100K, where I get for that. And I gave her, I said, look, I don't get money now, but we need to change this generator. Because of course, where you are, you won't stay. No light, generator don't spoil. She added money to the 100K that I gave her, bought generator. But the narrative now is I came back to Nigeria, I bought generator.
So you are confirming here now that as a man, as a provider, you were responsible for her financially.
Yes. At least like I said, I did divide my money.
Into two.
Yes.
Let's talk about children. Did you people have any conversation about children before she traveled?
No.
Were you actively trying?
Yes, well, yes. Yes.
So say we define picking.
Yes.
She self say she define picking. And two of them they do them actively for that end goal.
Yes. But like I said, I wouldn't make that mistake again. Because now me can't allow him travel. Because when the family said, why did you allow her to travel? I didn't have what to say. I didn't know what to say.
Her own family asked you.
Why did you allow her to travel? Robert, you messed up. Why did you allow her to travel? Robert, you are a stupid man. Why did you allow her to do arranged marriage?
Oh my.
Do you understand? It was love because Baba was...
But what could you have done to stop her from traveling? What could you have done?
Let me tell you something. When my wife opened her salon in the US, and when she came back, and that meeting that I said we had in the family meeting, I was the only person that was... Her family is not in support of her. This marriage where she do, none of her family member go. None of her family member did the wedding. No. This one that happened a few days ago. Her family is not in... You understand? So when she opened her salon, I now said, back and forth argument. Oh, you're paying rent for salon, you're paying mortgage for house, you're paying insurance for car. If I told you not to open this salon, would you have listened to me? She said no. Should have still. That's the kind of person my wife is. If I say something, she go find way argue with me. Then me, stupidly, I will come agree. Let's not do this now. Like I said, the only 2 times that I agreed to do something, that I did not agree to do something was when she wanted to sell her car, that I refused that. And then when she wanted us to move apartments, and I said no. Every other thing that my wife said, oh, let us do. I know they think I'm twice. I will say yes. I know they think I'm twice. She went, let me give you a story. There was one time she was giving me concussion to drink. I don't know where she went to bring that thing from. So we're supposed to drink it every morning or so.
Both of you or only you?
Both of us. For childbirth. Because me too, I can't even come they feel saying I me get wahala for childbirth. That's it. You understand? So some days I will forget to drink it. She go para, say, I don't forget to drink. When we had the meeting, the family meeting, one of our uncles stood up and said, they no born in wife well to give them concussion to drink.
So the concussion now to help
fertility or whatever. Where I be fertile man. But because I wanted her to be happy, I did drink her.
So did you suspect anything? Like you and your wife, they actively find picking.
Bro, I'm now hearing that she was taking contraceptives. And
How did you hear?
What?
Because story, they say na talk, they bring talk. So I say na talk, they bring talk. We are looking for children, and I'm now hearing that, remember that time when I be talking when I define picking, say, say your wife been they take contraceptives. I'm
What?
like, so, bro.
And she's making you do tests.
I said
And giving you concussion.
I did 3 at least minimum of 3 sperm count tests, and I was okay. I went to, what's the name of this place? Mikio. I went there twice, then I went to Origin Fertility once.
And each time you're okay.
Baba, I sharp die.
So when she went to America, because you were married 2 years living in Nigeria.
No. 4 years.
2015, 4 years living in Nigeria.
Yes.
Before she permanently
Moved to America. Yes.
In that 4 years, una they try for Pekin.
Yes. Yes.
And una no see.
Yes.
And
then when she come for 2021, of course, when she came now, we did. Then she went back. Then we had that fight where he saying get belle that she had a miscarriage and she didn't know. And then I was angry. I was like, how you go get belle? You know? I didn't know that women, they get belle, they don't know.
It's possible.
Yes, I didn't know. But according to her, that's kind of like made her feel like I didn't care. Because why would she tell me we're looking for a child and I get miscarriage and all you're saying is, why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you tell me? I didn't ask, how are you? No, nothing. I didn't see any evidence, no evidence of anything. No paper say C test or pregnancy strip. Say nothing, but she just told me that.
Even the process of like...
She didn't
when
have a
was going
receipt
through
from
it.
the hospital.
Nothing. I didn't see any receipt, bro.
Because miscarriage for America, if you spend 20K,
Wow.
you if you spend 20K.
so in the period that she was living in America, did you have any mutual friend like, now my wife be that, when they close to her, when maybe sometimes you just, you don't see my wife this week, you know.
For there? No, I didn't.
Now, let me ask you.
I need, so sorry,
Okay.
just to answer you. In the sense that, let's assume that she's my wife abroad. The mutual friend you're saying is like this one,
Because
maybe my guy.
there was a time you said that your guy, ex-girlfriend, now he
Received
welcome
that.
her.
Yes, they come quarrel now. They come quarrel, and that one day West Side. She moved to Dallas from Fresno. She was staying in Fresno, California now. So she moved from the West Side, and 2 of them quarrel. In fact, so let me tell you something about Maiwa. Maiwa is this kind of person is that she's very. For those that know her, that if she's, you know her, you worked with her for years. Maiwa is very vindictive. If I am your friend. If this is Maiwa's friend and Maiwa quarrels with this person, she will make sure that you don't talk to her. There are a lot of people that I wanted to get close to because I was in Lagos. I know they do radio work. I wasn't working.
But why? She was working on the radio and they were...
Because she didn't want me to get closer. Oh, Cool FM is toxic. Everybody there, they sleep with each other. No. She made me hate you. She made me hate Nedu. She made me... Yes. She made me hate you.
Maiwa and I were cool. As in, what did she tell you about me?
Baba. She made me hate your.
But she was working with you.
She made me hate your. It was after she traveled that I got closer to your. And you know, it made me hate. I didn't have. Now radio we did now. Now radio we did. So we are all supposed to be. I was even looking for a radio gig in Lagos. I couldn't get because she said, look, that place is toxic. No, they fight, then they knock themselves. Cool FM, Wazobia, and Nigeria Info, they do. Oh, I'm glad I left that place. That place nearly killed me and it did depression. So that's why I don't have friends. I only became friends with Dotun because last year, 2 years ago, in the gym. In the gym that I go to. That's how me and Dotun started talking.
And too often, Arsenal fans.
Voila.
Do you understand? I know you and I have had conversations before on Instagram. I remember when I was verified one time that you were asking me if I paid for it or something. And now me and you, they talk now. And I know that you are in radio. And I know that I can, even if you're, the thing about radio is if you know about every other station as well, not only your station. So you know if there's an opening somewhere. You understand? So there's nothing wrong with saying, oh, Daddy Freeze, I beg, I define work. Okay, this place don't fool, but let me talk to somebody that's in so and so FM. But I didn't do all that because she ostracized me from every other person. You understand?
I want to go back to the time she told you that she had been married. The first time when she tell you, say, I don't marry you.
That's why I said. That's why I said that. Now that's why I said that I was in love. I know two reasons. Oh, I was married before. It will make you leave or stay. I said, you okay? You don't marry. No need. Now, was I not married before too?
Oh, you were?
No, I'm into her now.
Okay, oh, now somebody else is going to marry you.
exactly.
Since we are here
So-
about the marriage and you said this whole Samaritan woman narrative, the 5, who are the people?
I don't know.
So
But-
how do you? Okay, that means if you say that means it's an allegation, it's not confirmed.
So that's why I said allegedly. She didn't tell me I was married to 3 people or to 2 people. Just said I was married before. And in my head, okay, you're married before, okay. I didn't ask who, I didn't ask when, I didn't ask what happened, I didn't ask whether they beat you, you know. And I didn't see, I was stupid. I was, because I was in love. You get? So it was just a case of, I wouldn't say ignorant, because I won't call it ignorance, but I was in love. And I didn't know that, you know, all this was going to backfire to me. If we were cordial, there's nothing wrong with, people they divorce now, they talk to themselves, whether they get picking or not. You know, I won't marry you. Fine. Okay, me self. Because I know say, as a day now, man, I don't lie you. I know if you travel, go abroad again.
Why?
I know if you go there, I they make my money here now.
Yeah.
I've gotten to
and-
that level where I
Mm.
can't go and start all over. My wife wanted me to go back to school. She was always telling my elder brother, please, you should go and get his transcript at 47, 46-year-old. Make I go back, go school.
Go
You
do
said-
waiting
you
with the
said
school.
Exactly.
You said she bought the house so
Yeah.
that when you come, you would
Yeah.
have a soft
The
landing.
soft landing,
Did
yeah.
she ever file for you at some point?
No, she never filed for me. Now, let me tell you, I applied to the... Now, this one is another story. So I started so that I would build travel history. You know, I applied to the UK. I was denied. I applied to the US twice. I was denied. The second time that I was denied was when she was in Nigeria. This last year that she came. It took me a year and 4 months to get a date for interview. And people said, because the first time I was denied was in Lagos, said, oh yeah, let's try Abuja. So I applied for this thing in Abuja. And while she was around, you know, and I went to Abuja. The chat is here. Everything is here. I say, oh, okay. So in my head, I'm like, so maybe it was a blessing in disguise that I went and I was denied. Because what would have happened if I went? Because women have power abroad, though. Women have power abroad. I would have probably been kicked out. Because I saw a message, the message I talked about earlier in 2017. She didn't know, I didn't tell her about it, but I was still hoping and believing. If that is not stupidity at its peak, I don't know what else. There are some men that will see that thing and they're out.
Sharp.
So, in the period when she was in the United States of America, because I'm trying to think of maybe situations or scenarios that made her feel some type of way. Remember that in the message you read, she had said chatty and flirty with small girls.
Yeah.
Did anything happen that maybe put her in a situation where, looking at you, the trust no day?
She didn't trust me.
Right from time.
She didn't trust me because she felt like all the girls I was chatting with, maybe I didn't knock them. I don't know. But
What do you they follow them talk?
nothing, oh, my brother, nothing.
But you they chat with girls.
I they chat with girls, I they chat with guys.
Did you ever
know they
cheat
chat
on
with
her?
girls?
No, but you they chat.
Robbie,
Sir?
did you
You
ever
chat-
cheat on her?
No, I did not.
You know, there's a video where I think in the video they said girls that are following my husband.
Oh yeah,
something
that time
like
we're still cool.
You know, but in hindsight, it looked like, oh, you guys had an understanding that, okay, I'm not around, but I don't
No,
really care
she-
about if my husband is having anything
No,
with
no,
anybody.
no,
Now
I
them
know-
sabi.
No, I know. I say my friend. I tell you now. Say my friend. They tell me say I did like striker. We know this. Don't bring up Arsenal. But I did like striker. We know they score goal. Do you understand? I'm a good man. I'm a good man. Let me not lie. I'm a good man. Those my friends that know me know that I'm a good man. I put my wife first in everything I do.
Robbie, you
My
know,
friend, people that know me know I was flaunting my wife anywhere. I wore my ring till even after all that thing happened. I wore my wedding ring. All this on a fashion ring. I wore my wedding ring till I think I took out my wedding ring last year, October or so. I took it out last year. And I officially unfollowed her on Thursday last week.
You officially unfollowed her on Thursday last week.
Yes. The 2 days before her wedding. Because I didn't want to start seeing, people told me, oh, she's getting married on the 11th. I said, getting married where? They now showed me, because when you do bridal shower know the day before the marriage now, Abi? It's like a night or two before. So when they showed me the bridal shower videos, that's when I now said, no, I don't want to be in that headspace where I will be seeing wedding pictures and all that. And like to say it, we're not officially divorced. We're not.
Una go before registry.
We do traditional wedding
Okay.
before
yes.
she travel.
So no return of bride
not
price.
recognize that
No,
one.
never return by price.
So she's still married to you.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
When was the last time you spoke to her?
Okay. So after she left Nigeria last year, May. So I was going to say this, but I forgot. After the whole back and forth, I'm not doing again, and I was like, no, now let's fly and work this out. I'm not the man that used to. I'm not the. I've changed. I mean, my income has changed to. I'm a different person now. The Robert you know, in 2015 to 2019 that 2021 is not the same Robert now, you know. And he now said, don't block her, unblock her there. Don't call her. So I called her and I said, let's see before you travel so that we know, you know. So we went for a late dinner, one of the restaurants in VI. She sat down, I sat down, ordered for food, and we're talking. And I was like, man, I'm not going to do this, but we have to find a way to, you know. She now said, okay, you know what, I'm going back tomorrow or so in 2 days. And, you know, let's see how it goes. You know, when I get back there, even if we're not together anymore, Sha, but I will still file for you, I came back and I was like, Kai, Robert, where are you? This was on a Friday, she was leaving on Sunday. And that Sunday, I had the baby dedication. That's Sunday. After service. So and I'm sure if I did not have that baby dedication, I would have gone to the airport to see her off. That was the only reason I did not go to the airport to see her off, because I had an event that day. So after she left, you know, called her 2 days later. Oh, you don't reach. You never reach. Ignored. You don't reach. You never reach. And then I now sent her a message. Called her. I said, where are you now? Oh, sorry, I saw your missed call. Jet lag. Okay.
After 3 days.
Yes. She left on 11th. This is like 13th. 14th, I called again. She didn't pick. 15th of May, I now called. She was driving. And I said, you know what, Robert? I'll call you back in 2 hours. Till today.
And you never called back again after I'll call you back in 2 hours?
Mm-mm.
So maybe she naturally just thought that you guys have moved on from.
Because you know why I didn't call back? Because I was always calling, and you're not responding and picking. I said there's a limit to it. I beg, they cry. I beg and cry like as if my whole life depended on it. And at some point I was like, man, I don't cry. I don't think I have it. Let me just walk away. Let me not cry again. The small dignity will remain for me as a man. That's why I did not call back. From that time, I would pick up my phone. I would look and say, So now love just blind all her shortcomings or whatever. I was so much in love that it blinded me to a lot of things. If I was to do things back in reverse, Baba, no, it won't happen again. It won't happen again. I will not be stupid in love again. I will not be stupid. If I were to do things back again in reverse, no, I won't be stupid in love again. If woman say want travel, go. If we know they go together, don't worry.
So don't you think, because of what you just said now, and the message that you read earlier, when she said no man is going to use me again, or no man is going to. Don't you think that this thing that you're doing is something that maybe trauma? Somebody has done it to her and she did it to you.
I wouldn't know. But let me tell you.
Because it's in the message where she said no man is ever going to.
2017.
So that was before,
You know,
that was
and now
2017.
you're saying, I will never be stupidly in love. What if you meet a good person or somebody that would be really nice to me? Don't you think you're going to hurt the next person?
That's a deep question, no. But see, I'm a hard worker. Oh. Those that know me know me. I'm a hard worker. I'm a lover boy. I just loved. That's what happened to me. I just loved.
So are you saying you are going to love the next person?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I want to ask about your mental health, because we have that conversation often. We talk about how people deal with situations. As a man who, over the years, you faced this sort of situation where even your friend feel look you, like you say, when I go party, Timmy look you, they text you, say, are you okay? Sometimes they show.
Because bro, how you go pick your wife for airport where you never see for 4 years? She no hug you. You sleep for parlor. On her birthday, all the plans that you planned, all the plans that you had, you made, everything she was telling either she doesn't like this one, or she's not interested, or she's tired. How would you feel? Of course you feel down, and your friend would know. If now your friend would not say something they wrong. Mm-hmm. That's why he was texting and said, bro, let me tell you something. I'd gotten to a point where I started meeting girls, and I would tell them, I will end up sitting down, we will be gisting, and I'll be gisting in my story. If you're a woman, will you stay?
Oh.
Then you turn them to counselor.
In fact, I would say, I'm ready. They would say, Robert, you're not ready. You're not ready. You're not ready. No, you're not ready. Go and heal. So how do I heal? And now my question will be, how do I heal if you don't help me to heal? There has to be somebody on my side to help me get away from all this.
Yeah.
You know, so women, they run away from that this thing.
Have you ever been suicidal?
No. But there were times that I would just sit down and would lock myself. I would cry and cry and cry and cry. And I'll look for who to call. And I'll call my brother. And my brother was like, are you alone? He say, yes. He say, oh, yeah. Go, where Timmy? I say, Timmy, no, they town. Hey! You now say, yeah. You now call Timmy. Timmy now say, oh, okay. Where Ken? Ken went out because my friend sells cars, so he's always going around. You're like, where? Okay, you know what? Just take a stroll, walk down, come out from your house. Come out from your house. I'll be like, okay. Let me dress up. After 2 minutes, after 1 minute, they don't call you. Where are you? I say, I'm outside. I say, okay. Make sure you change to video. I'll change. So it was a lot. So over time, I felt like I was healing. I was getting there. Timmy was always sending me messages on YouTube to watch how to get over heartbreak and all that. And I was always reading them, TD Jakes and all those things. He will now say, don't worry, this will pass. So I've gotten to a point where, let me tell you what happened. Maiwa traveled, went back. After all these things, she went back in May, right? In June, Timmy had a gig in Sierra Leone. And just because he didn't want me to stay in Nigeria, he took me for that gig in Sierra Leone.
Oh.
Shout out to Timmy Dakolo. God bless you, sir. Thank you so much for your support.
I wasn't on the bill. We got there. I carry my suit normally. We got there. It was a 2-day event. The man was turning 50. The first day, I told the planner, let me just introduce Timmy. Planner was like, no, we have an MC. I said, no, if Timmy wants to perform, let me just give me that 2 to 5 minutes. Let me introduce him. And that 2 to 5 minutes was what captivated the man's wife. And she said, what? You're going to MC the next day, the next day.
Wow.
Life of the party.
Baba, I MC the next day. As they come back, they knock me 2K.
2K dolls.
Now what for you? They play. I go live for you.
Wow.
Just like that. So, came back. I know sometimes I'll still be thinking, I would still, there's no how I'll be gisting with my friends that my worst conversation will not come in. Baba was in love. No.
You know, this question I'm going to ask you is very deep. Why we live in a society where men don't speak up? Why did you decide to come on this podcast to say these things that you're saying right now?
The reason I'm here is because I feel like men should speak. Men don't talk.
having muscles is not being a man. Having
Mm.
beards is not being a man. I know how many people are going to be angry with me that I came here to talk.
Hmm.
But if I tell you all the things that I went through as just because I loved, I might have not been the perfect person. I might not been the perfect man. There's no perfect marriage. And I felt that I could have worked this marriage. I felt that we could have worked it. Everything that I and Maiwa did, or everything I did was possible. Maiwa would say it's for us, it's for us. Traveling out to America is for us. Buying the house is for us. I would get you the green card. I would fly for you. I'm going to get a lot of backlash from my family because they didn't want me to come here.
Hmm.
But I felt that I should come here. I used to have sleepless nights. As I speak to you now, I'm nocturnal. I don't sleep because my sleeping pattern changed.
Hmm.
I was married for 10 years. 10 freaking years. I know people that yabbed me. People were saying, your wife. I know how many people that were telling me, your wife, they're America. I know of families, of husbands and wives that are abroad. The wife is in Nigeria, the husband is abroad, and it never worked. I know people that the wife is abroad and the husband is in Nigeria and it never worked. And I always said my own will work.
Hmm.
I always said my own will work. When this thing happened and I called my pastor's wife and I screenshotted the chats that I had with Maiwa, the first thing she told me was, Robert, this one don't finish. Bro, I'm an MC. That's all I do for a living. I don't know what else to do. I host events. I told you guys that I traveled to Asaba when Maiwa was around. When I got to Asaba, the planner took one look at me. I was hosting an event and the planner took one look at me and told me, I don't care what is going on with you. They paid you money to come to Asaba. Please host this event. I saw her a couple of weeks ago at an event and she said, how are you? And I told her, remember what you told me that day in Asaba? And she said, yeah. And I said, my wife left me that day.
Wow.
See, they say real men don't cry. Baba, if I tell you the amount of cry, this one where they cry no be anything. If I tell you the amount of cry I've cried, this is the best that I've felt in years. This is the best I've felt in years. I'm going to go home, living here with a lighter heart. People are calling me names, calling me once that he's paid. Yes, I'm paid. I'm paid. He paid me. I don't lie, he paid me. 10 years of my life. He paid me, Baba. If I had a kid out of wedlock, I would have been justified that, my wife can do whatever she wants to do. If I had a kid out of wedlock, I would have been justified. What did I do but just love? I'm not perfect, Baba. I'm not perfect. I have my own shortcomings. And like I said, anybody will feel say, hey, I'm pained. Make him come wear the shoe I wear. How can you stay with your wife 4 years? You didn't see her. You call her 4 days, 5 days, she will not pick and she will not call you back. And then you go to pick her at the airport. After 4 days, after 4 years, she did not hug you. See, for whatever I've been through, it has made me a better person. And for whoever I'm going to meet after now, maybe I will just love the person for whoever that person is. Thank you. But please, men should speak up. Because a lot of people were saying, why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? I did it because I was in love. I did not talk. If that wedding picture did not come out, I wouldn't have posted whatever I posted and made it go viral.
I wouldn't have. I've not even talk. I didn't know. I just unfollowed. Let me be very sincere to you guys. When the Instablog posted that thing, I didn't want to respond. My phone was going off, and they told me you have to, because there's a narrative now. You have to, and that's why I said what I said. Oh, everybody now, did you have to say third marriage? How many marriage you don't do now? I for no talk am. Do you understand my point? I wish her well in whatever she wrote, but Baba, I'm pained. Anybody that say he pain am, yes, I'm pained.
Now, we saw a lot of people in the comment section, and I would like for you to address what you think a lot of people misunderstand about your situation.
See, all I did was want my wife to be happy.
Chai.
That's why I allowed her to travel. That's why I allowed her to have arranged marriage.
Chai.
That's why I allowed a man to stay in the house. No man would allow another man, will allow his wife have a flatmate as the opposite sex. No man will allow it. I allowed it. So for those people saying all those things in comment section, then I don't think maybe they never loved like that before. No man will allow it. I allowed all that because I was in love.
While still dividing your income into two.
Oh yes, and they will say 100K is nothing, but 100 people earn 100K a month. If you give person 100,000 or give person 50,000 out of the 100,000 way they make, it means say you don't dress up, go work, come back, go work for that person
For 2 weeks.
for 2 weeks. Oh yes, men are providers, but we're in a marriage. If I no get, we know a lot of marriages. We know a lot of people where now the wife they take care of the family because the man no gets, but nobody know. If I get, but like I said, I only bought a car because I stopped sending money abroad.
Chai.
And after 3 months, you were able to buy a car.
Yes. I didn't have a car. I was driving Timidakulo's, one of his cars. I was driving it until he gave the car out. The person he gave the car to his sister. The sister said, "Oh, Uncle Robert, Uncle Timmy don't give me that car." I said, wait now. Like I drive on small. He said, "No, I want to use it for my business." I thought about it. I was like, "Oh, I mean, your brother give you a car." So I gave her the car. After I gave her the car, I started saving. Because I had stopped sending money abroad. And I bought the car on Christmas Day. I told myself I was going to give myself it might not be the biggest of cars, bro. But bro, I buy Tokumbo car. And you know what it is to buy Tokumbo car. The next one, I like your type, I go buy.
Amen.
Amen.
I would like to ask you, what does moving forward, how does it look like to you?
See, for those that are watching, don't judge me based off on this. Like I said, I'm a good man. Anybody that wants to take it to the bank, I'm a good man. So moving forward, I'm focusing on my gig. I dey host events, I dey host burial. You know, these days burial self they do receptions. So I host events. I got to a point I was doing children events. So now I still do children events. I do weddings. So now you know when you do something just because you want it to be a means to an end. I didn't used to do children events, but I know I do children birthday. And I'm good at it. That's all I know how to do. I studied radiography. University of Calabar. I studied radiography. Spent, because of ASU, entered 1998. I no graduate until 2007. I'll be 2008. Almost 10 years because of ASU strike here.
Radiography is like medicine.
Yes. It has to do with ultrasound, CT scans, MRI, and all that. Yeah. I went to University of Uyo Teaching Hospital. That's where I did my... And it was at that point I knew that I wasn't going to practice because I was working, and when you're on call, especially weekends, and I have a wedding out of town, I was supposed to have somebody to cover for me. So there was this youth copper that was always covering for me. So every weekend she would come and say, Robbie, don't you have a wedding today? I was paying her 20K in 2009.
Wow.
I was paying her 20K, so you can imagine.
I was paying her, maybe they'll pay me 100K. I'll give her 20K to be on call for me. So that's when I knew that I'm not going to but of course they wanted me to, my one wanted me to go back to school, go back and get your transcripts. And I know how many wedding where they do. They come from Canada, come from UK, they come from America. They tell me, we don't have it. I am the life of the party. Baba, if you see where they host events, they will come, they'll say, we don't have MCs like you. When are you coming abroad? Please. And I told myself, like, okay, I'm coming. Everybody, all my clients, they'll be like, when are you coming? When are you coming? When are you coming? When are you coming? And I was like, I'm coming. So when I was denied visa, I paid me, man, no lie. Because I know of my friends that are MCs in the US, I know how much they charge. You get me? So,
looking back, you had to leave Calabar where you had money. You were making money. You were the biggest MC in Calabar.
yes.
And you moved to Lagos because of marriage to become
Almost like a nobody.
Right? Looking back, would you take that kind of step again?
Moving from Calabar to Lagos.
Moving from anywhere to anywhere.
No, I won't do it.
You think that was a big mistake?
It was a mistake that turned out well. But I won't do it again.
So, final question. What would you say to someone going through something similar?
Speak out.
Robbie, you know, say when it comes to this divorce,
I know.
na me be the pioneer. Na me first start them. All of them learn out from me. And when I was speaking out that time, even some of them follow yap me.
Oh, did you speak out?
I
yeah,
spoke out a
did.
bit. And many people were like, oh, he can't manage his home. Oh, he's useless, blah, 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 blah. Thank you for speaking up. Thank you for speaking out. Men also go through a lot. You understand? And with everything you talk, if my on ring light tomorrow, cry, come, put, everybody go stay wrong, go aside.
Because she's a woman.
It's a woman's world. They just say it's a man's world. Bro, be strong. You're good at what you do. And I'm glad you came. You let something off your chest. Yes, there are 3 sides to a story. His side, her side, and the truth. But each side is that person's truth. This is your truth. And thank you for sharing it with the Honest Bunch.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
So guys,
Thank you for...
I never week before for interview like this before.
Honestly.
Thank you.
And at a point, I just had to lie down and look at the ceiling. Thank you for watching. God bless you all.